Imagine spending 13 years of your life doing only one thing. To me, this sounds like a prison sentence. But for 40% of US teens, this is the amount of their life they spend scrolling on social media, according to the American Psychological Association. As a current young adult, I have a profile on pretty much every social media platform out there. However, when I decided I needed to cut back on my screen time, I couldn't. Research shows social media addiction can lead to poor social habits and decreased mental health. But I'm willing to bet you already know this. You've heard that social media is bad before. So if we've all heard this, why is this still such a problem? Today, I'm not just going to tell you that social media is bad. I am going to convince you to make the essential changes to rid yourself of its chains and into a more fulfilling life. I want to talk about the harms of social media, but more importantly, the steps we must take to stop them. Now, there are many negative consequences of social media. And while I don't have time to talk about them all, I do want to talk about the development of bad habits and the resulting mental health consequences. One of these bad habits is social media wastes our time. So, how often do you experience a lull in your life, be it in line, waiting for class to start, and you fill it by reaching for your phone? In a recent survey I conducted of college aged students, 94% said they found social media to waste their time. So, if we all feel this way, why is it still a problem? We simply cannot resist the urge to continue to pick up our phone and scroll, even during our precious downtime. Another bad habit is social media shortens our attention spans. The National Library of Medicine found social media to lead to attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD symptoms. No wonder we can't wait in line for 5 minutes or even drive all the way home without checking our phones. And these bad habits can lead to devastating mental health consequences. The National Library of Medicine found social media can alter our brain chemistry, changing our association with the reward system and increasing our addiction. Spending more time on social media means we compare ourselves to others more and our self esteem suffers. This, in combination with constant FOMO or fear of missing out, it's no wonder our mental health is struggling. Kenta Mitamatani, a Stanford lawyer who specializes in science and technology, told us that social media is associated with anxiety, depression, and psychological distress. But all is not lost, and we are far from powerless. We can develop better digital habits to strengthen our relationships with those who matter most and improve our mental health. So let's start by getting off our phones in social situations. This could be church activities, a family gathering, or even this showcase. When you're off your phone, does it just sit in your lap? Do you silence it? How often do you fully power it down? Psychology Today spoke on the power a person gains when their phone is off, talking about enhanced well being and happiness. We need to be doing this more often, especially in the classrooms. BYU faculty often have policies we as students either don't listen to or just don't know about. We need to choose to be present for our own education by getting off of our phones. By taking these steps today, we can help create a better tomorrow. PBS found the number one indicator of a child's social media use to be their parents. So if you care as much as I do about refusing to let your child's mind be taken captive by social media, then you will reflect and you will change your own digital habits today. President Nelson encouraged all of us to partake in a digital fast. I think we should do these regularly. The National Library of Medicine agrees, talking about how digital detoxes can decrease our feelings of FOMO, therefore increasing our ability to live a more fulfilling life. Set the goals today to make better digital habits. I know this isn't easy because I have tried. And in my efforts to decrease my social media usage, I have found great blessings in my life. This is not easy, but it is worth it. Do not let this be just another person telling you social media is bad. Let this be the start of change. Because together, as we educate ourselves, we can liberate the world from the prison of social media. Thank you.